Hi everybody. This will be a reading for Leo. I'm going to do it differently this month. I'm going to pull the cards on camera and channel. I channel through writing and I get a lot more messages that way than just talking about it, the cards, so we'll do it like that. And I usually burn a little incense. I just did Capricorn's reading. I don't want to burn too much because I've got, my dog to think about, and I got 2 new kittens. They're just little babies, like 8 weeks old. So a little bit for you, a little bit for the table and the cards. I'll let it burn for a minute. And then I usually ring a bell. This is going to be the loudest one. I ring 3 of them because they're got different sounds. This little bell. And sometimes I use the tuning fork. I'm not sure where it is right now because things are kind of a mess. But anyway, yeah, I usually use the tuning fork too, and then it'll make you can hit it and it'll make a zing sound, and I put it through all the cards. But right now, I'm not sure where it's at. It's probably in here somewhere, but well, I just don't know. Well, anyway, we can do it next time. I mean, I don't think it's necessary, but I just do it to do it, basically. So this deck I've had for, I think, 46 years now. It's not laminated or anything, regular Rider weight. And I put them all upright, so they're all upright. And so I shuffle them like this so they stay upright unless they want to turn themselves, which they've done multiple times. But I don't like to, I just like to keep them upright, and then I feel like if they turn, then that really means, something to watch out for. This will be for Leo. Bit of hard time shuffling it, so you might be having a little bit of hard time with something right now. So you take that. You'll hear the kitties meowing. And my dog is like kitten sitting, she's watching them. And it was funny, a while ago, one of the little kittens went and got my sandal, and she laid down and pulled the sandal back, like telling the kitten that, oh, you can't chew up mom's shoes. And then the kitten went to my work shoes that are under the table, and that happened again. So he was playing with the shoe, and then Ceci pulled my shoe away from him. Like, no, you can't chew up mom's work shoes. Kind of funny. Let me real quick put this out because it's really strong. It's dragon's blood. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's very good for clearing. Out from the readings, and like if you have a ghost in your house or anything like that, or you've been fussing or arguing with someone, it's really good for that. You can also put out a glass of water. That's really good for arguing, or if there's been a misunderstanding, you can put out a cup of water and it clears the air. I've done this multiple times and it works every time. So, and it just kind of brings love back in, you know, the circle. Okay, so I do this a little differently. I touch each one, and then I ask Spirit to show me where in the deck the card is that they want me to pull. I found my daughter as she was kidnapped, and I went through Lost Child Network and put out flyers and all kinds of stuff. And 10.5 months later, out of desperation, I bought this deck. And I found her with this deck. The first night, I went by the book, and I didn't find her. The second night, I put the book aside and went on my own intuition alone, and I found her and got her back in 2 hours. So I try not to learn the meetings, but I did just recently by learning with the tarot, so we can, you know, for extra clarification of the readings. But I'm still probably just not gonna try to learn them. Okay, angels, show me where in the deck for Leo. Leo. Show me where angels thinking. Oh, I think it's coming up right here. And you got bottom of the deck. So bottom of the deck, you got the 5 of Pentacles, and then you got the Emperor, the card I just pulled. Okay. And I'm gonna sit here and write, because I get more messages that way than just talking about it, the cards. So I have to be quiet during this time because messages are coming in. So have patience. Okay, let's go over this first, and let me pull Learning with the Tarot. I just recently got this, you know, to clarify the reading that I give first, but also for, you know, just extra clarification and meaning for your reading. And then I got this. I would even put it back in the wrong place. No, I just skipped over it, I guess. Okay, we'll go over this and then I'll pick a yes or no for extra clarification, okay? Sorry, I usually don't vape on camera, but since I'm doing everything on camera, I just needed like one puff. But okay, so the bottom of the deck, we got the Five of Pentacles. And I wrote, out in the cold, worried, battered, may need medical attention in some way. But, you know, I am not a doctor. But you may need, like, some blood tests and to talk to your GP, right? And figure out what's going on. If you don't already know. I feel like some of you already do know what's going on. And, you know, that you're just worried about the future and things like that. But you have support because, you know, this person is with you. Or, whoops. This person's with you. I feel like this is you. And this person is out in the cold with you. They're ready to go through whatever you got to go through with you. Even though your health isn't as good as theirs. But they love you deeply and they feel your pain, you know? And they are willing to go through this with you, whatever you got to go through. So yeah, you have support, but you may not have enough money to live on or enough money for medical procedures that are needed. For some, it's just a state of mind. I got a definite divide right there. Some need medical attention and others are just worried and depressed about, you know, I don't know, a loss of a job or something like that, you know, or the economy and, you know, things like that, or an ex or something like that. But some are just worried and kind of worrying themselves sick in a way, and others are have something physical going on that needs to be looked at. You're outside the church though, so I would suggest asking the angels, the universe, God, etc., whatever you call upon, to help you. Definitely worried and feeling out of sorts. So definitely like worried. I mean, look at that. They look homeless, you know. I mean, that's the depth of despair that I'm feeling right now. Not that you're homeless, but it's a deep worry, you know. And you might be worried about several things. And you might have several physical things going on as well, right? His head is bandaged. He's on crutches, you know, like, looks like he has a broken leg. I don't know. And he has a bell on. So I feel like he's asking for help or needing help, right? let me read to you out of the Learning with the Tarot. Oh, and the key word is hardship. Hardship. And then I'll read this to you since it's upright. That's reversed. If it's reversed, and then we'll go over the symbols. It says temporary financial hardship, negative change in circumstances, feeling left out in the cold, financial loss, recession, feeling the world is against you, adversity, struggle, hardship, bad luck, homelessness, poverty, and unemployment. If you had a yes or no question in the beginning, this says no, but it doesn't really mean, take it as a resonance. That's how I'd say that. And then let's go over these symbols. This was, Taurus. This is a symbol for Taurus, and this is Venus, and it's the love and pleasure centers, that symbol. And let's look up this symbol real quick. It's the I speak, which is the throat chakra. So yeah, you need to speak to someone, counselor, you need to, or a doctor or something like that, right? To get your mental health back on a better plane, you know what I mean? Okay, and then I pulled the Emperor. So let me read to you what I got. May have Aries in your chart, or an Aries may help you out. And I see that because of the, ram's heads everywhere. I feel you're wanting world peace and also peace in your immediate home and environment. You have armor on though, right? He's got armor on under this cloak. So, so you're ready for battle if need be. This person sitting here is an old soul. And very serious at this time. Very serious. I look at his face. Very serious. A little emotional, but it's behind you, I feel like. Because there's a little river back here, and I always see water as emotion. But the emotion is behind you now. So you've already cried or, or whatever about the situation. And now you're just ready to face it head on, is how I felt. And, just face what you need to do next. Maybe you might be a little pissed off and upset about the situation too. But you are the Emperor and strong, so you can handle any situation. You can handle it. You can do it. You're stronger than you think. You really are. We all are. Okay, so let me read to you out of Learning with the Tarot. That's what that card looks like. Number 4. So in 4 weeks, 4 days, 4 months might mean something to you. And on here, I'll read this to you right here first. It says, I am my own authority. I have the will and the power to create my life's structure. Right? So you are strong. You have the will and the power. Stability, structure, protection, authority, ambition, control, practicality, fearlessness, focus, discipline, logic, practical, exuberant, older man. Doesn't have to be a man. It could be an older, like wiser woman as well. Stability, dependability, fatherhood, father figure. So it can be an older man and a father figure, but it could also be an older, well, maybe not. real old, but like a woman who is like also an old soul and has masculine qualities, and it's like strong-willed and stuff like that. Okay, and let's look up this symbol. This was oh well, yeah, and then let me see. Okay, so this is Mars. Where did it? Mars, action and energy. Sorry about my dog. Okay, action and energy. And this is Aries. So it is influenced by Aries right now. So you might have Aries in your chart, or, your doctor or the person that's helping you might have Aries in their chart, okay? And this symbol is I have, which is, hey, this symbol is I have, which is a root chakra, okay? But I feel like the number 4 is significant, and I feel like within 4 months, everything will smooth out and be a lot better. Something, you might be going to the doctor or getting a procedure done or something like that within 4 weeks is what I'm thinking too. Or to a counselor if you're depressed or something, or just need someone to talk to. Okay, so that's that. Let's pull a yes or no. This will be for Leo. And I'm still having a hard time shuffling, which these are very easy to shuffle. So I'm feeling the struggle within you. Leo for Leo. Card for Leo. Okay, then, I got one of the corners messed up. That's not good. Okay. So same process. I'm going to touch them all, and I close my eyes when I do this. Need a card for Leo Spirit. Show me where in the deck. Thank you. Where in the deck? It's up here. We're getting close. It's right here. Okay. This is yes or no, when and how. Okay, this is going to be card for Leo. Card for Leo. Show me where in the deck, angels. Thank you. Show me where. Wow, I just said stop, so I think it's here. Okay. Okay, you got if yes. You can pause that if you want to read it yourself. I'll hold it here for a few seconds, and then I'll read it to you in case you're busy doing something else. Okay, it says, this is a time for enjoying achievements, rewards, and prosperity. The situation develops calmly and allows you to appreciate your happiness. It gently transforms the situation so that you're given an ideal frame of mind, a necessity for any truth. So the situation develops calmly and allows you to appreciate your happiness right now. So try not to get too caught up in your head, right? It gently transforms the situation that you're in so that you're given an ideal frame of mind of like the surgery or like what needs to be done next or the medication or something like that. A necessity of for any truth. Okay, and then it was yes, so I'll read if yes, which is the top one. If yes, in 3 to 5 months, a series of routine occurrences charges you with inspiration and enthusiasm for achieving your goals. Yay! Sometimes the routine is all it takes, so long as the routine is daily. Start doing something every day that your future self will thank you for. So 1 to 3 months, and you've got the card number 4. So it could be 3 or 4, you know, or 5 months, right? But I'm thinking the 4 is significant, so I'm thinking it's going to be closer to 4 months, okay? But anyway, this is pretty good. I just feel like you're up in your head about whatever's going on, maybe several things at once. But you are strong. You can handle it. You have your armor on. You're ready to fight the fight, whatever it is. And in 3 to 5 months, things will be better and be calm. And what it's suggesting is that you try to be happy now. Like, be grateful for everything. The roof over your head, the food in your fridge. Be grateful for the little things, like really little things, you know, like the socks you're wearing right now, or your PJs that you're comfortable in, or your slippers, or, you know, the littlest things. Be grateful that you have a toothbrush to brush your teeth and toothpaste. You know, I mean, just if you count your blessings, then everything else doesn't seem as bad, right? And things always get better. They always do. You just got to hang on. You got to hang on by your fingernails sometimes, but things always get better. Almost always, right? They almost always get better. So, and even when they seem like they're not, usually things are working out in your favor, right? So, okay, guys, I hope that you put in the comments what's going on. If it's not too personal for you, I'm really curious to know. And I'll say a prayer for, you know, every one of you, for things to work out in your favor, and I just wish you the best. And please, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and a like and a share and all that stuff, okay? All right, guys. Well, hope to see you next month, and we'll just see how things go, all right? Okay, hang in there. Okay, things will get better. Okay, bye-bye.